Okay, so where to start? This month's been fairly shit, to be honest. Car's blown up, we had a member of the family pass on, and basically I dumped the bike and threw it up the road. Not the best month, it has to be said.
Okay, so basically a quick catch up in the garage first of all. Everything's really exactly the same. Did manage to get my hands on a really nice vice and a really nice couple of clamps, and I did those for free. Can't beat free stuff, and it's a really good vice as well. To do with the project bike, I'll give you a quick. So project bike is okay. I still need to do something with the ignition because it's held on with a zip tie. I'm feeling I'm going to do something like brown leather grips on both of these and take them off of blacks, break up the colour slightly. The decal's on. I need to take the tank off. I need to put the hoses or the connecting hoses back on the carbs. Seat is done, which I'm okay with. Everything else is done. The brakes are done front and rear. All the liquid's in, it's got oil in. It's all I need to do. All the lights are working. So actually all I need to do is get the carbs on and then start diagnosing if she'll turn over or not, and we shall see. So the project bike's coming along nicely. The project chopper, which is what I wanted to go out and buy a donor bike. So I was looking really for a Bandit 1200 and to kind of transfer the stuff over. So the forks aren't right. The two wheels, I think they're off CB. I want to say they're off of CB 600. Both the wheels there. So I've not even started that because I've not got the donor bike. The pan is still good actually. I'm still enjoying the pan, even though I did throw her up the road the other day. So basically there are scuffs on the pannier, but not as much damage as I thought. The right hand side wing is smashed, but the wings down the bottom, the wings did their job and basically protected a lot of the bike from, you know, some really serious damage, which was quite good, which was quite lucky. So I've already ridden her. Yes, I rode her with a broken foot, just to check she was okay, and she is. Mrs. wasn't pleased, but she is fine. Put new tyres on her. Yeah, we'll go back to that. Put new tyres on her, the Pilot 4 GTs, which were great. She handled a bit funny, I'm going to be honest, she did handle a little bit funny, but I've yet to understand why. But to be honest, with a broken foot, I can't even get her out the garage at this point and put her back in without a great deal of pain. So I've not done that. Okay. So on with the story. Basically, last couple of months has been crap. We planned a whole month of riding, and it was going to start from the south coast all the way up, which it did. We ended up staying just outside Nottinghamshire, I think. So first night, we left on the first. So the first night we rode up and down. Got to about Nottingham, I think it was about Nottingham. Got to about Nottingham, thought we'll pull over for the evening. We hit the last place to take a picture of, pulled into a pub, and it was absolutely fantastic. Lovely evening there, lovely night there, came up, but it rained all day, has to be said. Everywhere just rained. As soon as we hit Reading, it just rained consistently all the way through, which was a pain. Rained overnight, stopped in the morning. The moment we got in the car park to get back on the bike, started pouring down with rain, and that's what it did all the way up to Yorkshire. So we arrived at Yorkshire. I'm just swapping hands because it shifts the weight from a broken ankle to my other ankle, and each one hurts. You know how it is. So we got to North Yorkshire on the Tuesday afternoon. Rained all day, rained all night. The following morning, Wednesday, I should have taken off. I should not have ridden. I'd already done about 400 miles from there, and to be honest, I was a bit tired anyway. I hadn't slept particularly well, and of course I thought, no, crack on, because I wanted to be in Scotland by Friday, and that was my mistake. So basically, Wednesday morning got up about 5:30 because I didn't sleep well, and I thought, you know what, stuff it, let's just crack on and get the. And I ended up going to the east side first, so went on the west side. So West Yorkshire first of all, hit a couple of places over there, and then I thought, oh, let's go to Goathsland. Now Goathsland is just outside Scarborough. It's a fantastic route along the A170. So it's about 60 miles, so it was probably about 80 miles from Wales. So it was a round trip of a couple of 100 miles that day. And I basically went up the A70, pouring down with rain. There's a hairpin bend, and I ended up throwing it up the road. And the bike basically just went down its side, hit a white line in the wet, as you do, and it just kind of just went. The whole bike just went on us. Couldn't do anything really about it. Even thinking about it now, I don't think I wasn't particularly going fast. I was just bloody unlucky, really. So yes, ended up throwing it up a road, but of course it broke my ankle. Nice. So ambulance crew were fantastic, police were fantastic. Went to hospital, got an X-ray, confirmed it was broken. Got the bike recovered back to Camberley, thankfully. And then we ended up following it. Waited a couple of days. Then my brother-in-law came up, and he hired a vehicle, and he brought us home on the Sunday. So this was last Wednesday, and today is, well, I want to say today is Wednesday or Thursday. Today's Thursday. So that is kind of it. So we're back home now. I'm hobbling around. I'm in a lot of pain, and the sun is out. Typical. On that Friday, well, it was annoying, is that Friday, probably Friday late afternoon was brilliant sunshine. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, brilliant sunshine. All up in Scotland was brilliant sunshine. We would have been, well, we'd have been doing the North Coast 500 by now. Absolutely sick as a pig. To say I am sick as a pig would be an understatement. But so that's basically the only update that I'm going to do, mate. I'm going to keep that kind of nice and short. I think that's it, to be honest. I haven't got that much to say, other than the fact that I keep staring out the window. Can't ride, sick, can't really work in the garage, sick. I've actually taken up, I'm back to playing the guitar. That's what I'm filling my time with, those hours and hours of boredom while I just wait for my foot to heal so I can get back on the bike without the missus shouting at us. I shall see you guys later. You take it easy.
Well, I know I miss more than hit, with a face that was launched to sink, and I seldom feel the bright relief. It's been the worst day since yesterday. If there's one thing I have said, is that the dreams I once had now lay in bed. As the four winds blow my wits through the door, it's been the worst day since yesterday.